Yo, how's it going guys? KPR here, bringing you guys another video. And today, I'll be ranking all the team-ups that have been added this season. They've added 4 in total and got rid of 2, those being Metallic Chaos, which was with Scarlet and Magneto, and Voltaic Union, which was with Storm, Thor, and Captain America. They've all been put in different team-ups if they weren't in one already, mostly referring to Scarlet and Captain America. The new team-ups that were added are actually pretty good, and none of them are lower than B tier. I am still trying to figure out whether this is a low B tier or a pretty good B tier category for it. Now, let's just get right into it with Stars Align. This is with Captain America and Bucky. This essentially lets you dive as Bucky to a teammate. It doesn't matter whether they're low or not. You can choose to dive to whichever you want, or you can dive to Cap. Cap is not the one that has the ability, he merely can confirm to use the ability, and this puts you in an animation along the one that, if you have chosen a teammate instead, would have been much shorter. Ain't gonna lie, I forgot how much damage it does, but I'm pretty sure it's around 70, and this also gives a slowing effect to those that are hit by it, and this is pretty decent against flankers slash dives, since it'll slow them down and be much easier for your teammates to also hit them. It's also a good ability because it gives them a combo to do more than 300 damage, and it's not too hard to pull off, but it will take a bit of training in order for you to be able to do it to an actual player. I was doing it in the background for you guys just to show it off, and this is able to kill Iron Fist. I really hate Iron Fist right now this season because I'm playing tank and I'm just getting murked by him constantly, so I'm hoping that a captain or something is equipped on my team and then we have a Bucky in order to murk him fast, because that's just really annoying him being able to tank a bunch of damage still. This is probably not going to be pulled off as often if you're just playing with randoms. If you got a friend that's near you basically at all times, you're going to be able to do it pretty consistently, but other than that, I doubt that some teammates are going to be too aggressive. Sometimes I see it when I'm being aggressive with Emma or the Thing. I turn around, my teammates like 50 yards away from me. I'm like, bro, what the hell just happened? What are you guys doing over there? Like they didn't even start pushing point. They started like diving one person, and usually it was a support. I'm like, bro, you guys are straight up insane, dog. You guys shouldn't have done that. And then it just gets us to lose the point. I'm just like, bro, oh well. So yeah, so I'm stuck in putting this at a low B tier or high B tier due to the combo that you're able to pull off with it, but in public matches it might not be done as often. And like I mentioned already, don't do it with Cap if you're trying to do that combo, because it's going to put you in an animation that could mess up the flow for you. Going into number 3, we have Mental Projection. This is for Emma Frost. Oh, actually she's the anchor, my fault. But this is for Psylocke and Magneto. This essentially makes a mental projection of the characters, so a copy of them, of Psylocke and Magneto. This is a pretty useful team up, but the only problem I have with it, this will definitely be high up there, but due to it having such a low like time on it and a high cooldown, it's like, bro, that's not a good combo at all. It only lasts 5 seconds, my dudes. That is not enough to do much with that ability. Like, you definitely can as Psylocke at least, but as Magneto it's much harder to do. Of course you can do it, but the 30-second cooldown on it is just way too insane. I thought at least it'd be on a 25, or if it lasts just a few seconds longer, then yeah, it would be worth it. I would say this is really what's setting it apart from it being like a high A tier or even a low S tier. But due to those factors, it's like, bro, you can definitely do some work with it, but it's going to be much harder to do. And yeah, go ahead, if you're able to pull it off, do that. There's basically gonna be a bunch of Emma Frost on the team. You might as well check out the team up for yourself, see how you guys like it. I personally do like it, especially when I'm Psylocke, since, you know, I'm able to actually do that damage. But as Magneto, when I tried it out a few times, I was like, bro, I'm not really fucking with the team up at all. It doesn't feel too good to use. It's like, yeah, there's no projection on me, that's sick. And then if you use his, I forgot what his disc is called, but if you use that and use it against them, yeah, you'll do some decent damage, but it feels like they get healed so much faster right now. And it's like, bro, the damage I just did is like, boom, it's nothing. They got healed up again, so I didn't do no damage to them as Magneto. But hey man, if It's decent. I would say the thing holding it back is of course Magneto, which kind of sucks because Magneto was a pretty good tank last season. This season he's probably gonna be getting shafted. Honestly, I don't see many Magnetos being played right now. Even with Emma being on the team, they usually go something else like the Thing or Groot if he's not banned, you know, because Groot's getting banned a lot right now as well. But yeah, my dudes, I still believe that this is a pretty good low A tier, but let me know what you guys think about this one. Moving on to number 2, we have Arcane Order. This is with Strange and Scarlet Witch, Strange being the anchor and Scarlet getting the ability. This is a pretty good ability for Scarlet Witch. This brings her DPS up way higher. It is actually pretty insane how much DPS she can put, and even she's getting banned this season. She used to be almost complete dog water. Like, her ult is still dog water because, you know, she doesn't get much out of it. You get a bit of shield, but it's like, dog, she's still stunnable, and it's way too telegraphed. It's like, bro, everyone sees it from 100 miles away. It's like, bro, how are you gonna put a big red exclamation mark on her and not Moon Knight's all, where it's barely telegraphed? Sometimes you can just see him putting up his unk, but even before he says his saying, his ult goes out, and they buffed it this season too. It's like, bro, it's some fat BS. But anyways, my dudes, got a bit of sidetrack there. Now with Arcane Order, your alt fire is changed when you use the ability, and it does some insane DPS. It melts shields, melts tanks, melts squishies. It just melts everything if they are not being healed up the ass, of course. This is a pretty good ability because it lasts 10 seconds and is on a 30-second cooldown, but that is manageable since, you know, it lasts 10 seconds. It's kind of reasonable that it's going to have a longer cooldown. Imagine if it was only 25 or 20-second cooldown. It'd just be S tier right away. It would do insane amount of damage, and you're able to build up ult insanely fast as well. But like I mentioned, that's kind of useless unless you got a support that I would prefer Invisible Woman, since her radius is insanely high. Another good one could be Rocket, since the radius of it is insane as well. But Cloak and Daggers and Mantis aren't really too well. Mantis just because you can still be killed out of it, and Cloak and Daggers, it just depends where she puts it, but most of the time it's going to be on the ground, and it kind of levitates you a bit, and if you don't try to descend every single time it makes you go up, then you'll get shafted. But then again, the best places are like in the higher areas, so you will need to levitate to most spots. So that's why her ult isn't really too good. She's still stunnable, she doesn't get much shield from it, and she's too killable, too telegraphed. Just horrible. But either ways, the team up that she has with Doctor Strange is insane. So much damage, and you'll be getting kills left and right easily with Strange on your team. So that's why I believe this is a pretty good A tier, almost being S tier, but there are a few things that weigh it down, like the cooldown on it, and yeah, that's about it. Just a cooldown on it's the only bad part. Now moving on to the best team up that was added to this game. Technically just one person got added to it, and it's Gamma Charge. It's still Gamma Charge. It was the best team up before this happened, and it's still the best team up now, and that's because Namor gets a squid, a Gamma Charge squid now. No one asked for this. It's like, dog, they were all hoping that the Luna Snow team up would go away, that he wouldn't get no more. They're like, oh hell yeah, he doesn't get one no more. Then they were like, oh yeah, now it's Gamma Charged. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Honestly, my dudes, it's on such a low cooldown, 15 seconds, and it lasts around 12 seconds. What more could you ask for? You're basically only gonna wait 3 seconds for it, and you can have your other squids up still. So most of the time, if you're good with it, and with the placements as well, you're going to be having 2 squids up the entire time. That is truly insane and kind of overpowered, which is why this team up is S tier. I don't think too many people would disagree with me. I've seen so many people banning Hulk specifically for the team up, and sometimes they just ban Namor just because they know how much cheese he is. Granted, sometimes it's by Black Panther and Spider-Man mains, and they just don't want to deal with that. Also, if you land your headshots as Namor, your squids will also get buffs. So it's like, dog, it makes that strong team up even better. Like, bro, it's just the best one, honestly, in the game still. There's some bullcrap. I honestly thought they were gonna do something else before I saw the team ups. I thought Namor was like yeeted out of there. I was like, oh, thank God. But then Hulk's mains also looked at it, they're like, this is some bullshit, because they're gonna get banned again this season. There are only a few matches I've seen where Hulk isn't banned, and that kind of sucks. Granted, I don't like going too much against them, but I'll deal with it. But anyways, my dudes, that was my list for all the 4 new team-ups that were added this season. I've been having a lot of fun playing it, and I started playing Black Panther. All I did was turn my sensitivity, and it seems like I'm able to get kills just like that. Honestly, I didn't see what all the hype about the skill was, but I know some people struggle doing that just with high sensitivity. I always liked having high sensitivity, so I was like, you know what, I'll take a crack at Panther, and I started demolishing dudes. I was like, hell yeah, because it is fun, like getting all your dashes and doing all those spins and stuff. It's pretty annoying for the enemy team though, and was annoying when it's used against me, but damn, it's all good though. It's all good. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would have rearranged the list, or if you guys believe that I'm wrong in general and none of these team ups are where they're supposed to be. Let me know how the matches are going for you guys, and if you guys are ranking up. Hopefully you guys are. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you guys are enjoying the content, please subscribe. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.